Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered or worried that if you transition to plant-based lifestyle, you may be missing on fun? Well, stop worrying, stop wondering, because I'm here today with TV personality Michelle Harris, who is a host of Alive and Well TV show, okay, which focuses on lifestyle, nutrition, spa, you name fun, and she has it covered for us. Uh, Wellness, everything. So I don't want any of us to worrying about or stop from going plant-based because she's here to help us out. So Michelle, welcome back to Ask Nutritionist Deepa's podcast. And okay, here we
Thank
are.
you. It's so great to be with you. Thank you so much for having me on. And I will say that I've been plant-based for so long, most of my adult life, and it's definitely lots of fun. And our show Alive and Well, one of the things we do is, like you were saying, we do cover all areas of lifestyle, but we're plant-based. And it's really like it's not even an issue. It's just part of the show. The dishes we feature and any recipes I create are plant-based because I am. But especially now, it is so easy to be plant-based, and it doesn't have to be unpleasant in any ways. As a matter of fact, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life.
That's perfect. And so tell us your story as to what you are doing and why you are doing and how you got into this and what is Alive and Well show is all about.
Well, Alive and Well TV is a wellness-oriented lifestyle television show, and we cover nutrition and beauty and health and wellness and home and how you can incorporate all of that because it's all connected. You have a healthy lifestyle in one area of your life, you want it to be in all of it.
Okay.
So that's how we really came up with the concept. Initially, we were thinking it was just going to be food, and then we decided it's so much more than food, it's a whole lifestyle. And we've been working in television. My partner is my husband, and he's co-creator of the show. And it was actually his idea to do the show because I'd been doing cooking classes at Whole Foods on the weekends just to show people how to eat healthy plant-based foods. We're doing a totally different TV project and just thought this would be really fun to do Alive and Well. And we're fortunate enough to, get on the air, and now we're in syndication for about the last 3 years or so. We reached 70 million households, and we air nationwide.
Wow. So that number, 70 million household, that just tells you how many alive and well people are out there,
And it's really for everyone. Like, you think we're based in Los Angeles, and you think, okay, LA, New York, maybe South Florida, but it's really people all over the country want this kind of information. So it makes us feel so good that we're able to provide that to them. Because some places it's a little bit newer for
Absolutely.
them. They're just getting exposed to these things. And in some places it's a big part of our culture here in Southern California. So it's a natural fit. So we're just so grateful that we're able to do what we do.
Absolutely. And thank you for doing that, because when I looked at your profile and your TV, first thing that struck to me was, it wasn't like you were saying, it's not you happen to be plant-based. You are living your life. It's just you are plant-based. And as we were talking just before the episode started, that most of us eat some form of plant almost every day. So we are just recommending people to eat more.
Exactly. No matter what type of diet you have, hopefully you're not, I guess a Cheeto or something could still be plant-based. Hopefully you're doing it a little bit healthier, but everyone eats vegetables and fruit in their regular diet and eats plant-based foods, whether it's pasta or rice. You're incorporating those types of things into your diet. So it's really not a difficult transition into going fully plant-based. And the one thing that I found, especially in the past few years, it's kind of been like a dream come true, because now if you're plant-based, you can go to so many fast food restaurants. You can go to Burger King, you can go to Taco Bell, out here you can go to Carl's Jr., so many different restaurants, Del Taco, and get wonderful plant-based alternatives to their regular menu. So it's a lot easier. Like if you're traveling, it used to
Yes.
be only a few years ago, if you were traveling to someplace that wasn't a big city, it might be a little bit harder and you'd eat a lot of salad or plain pasta.
Yeah.
But now you can eat almost anywhere, which is amazing. And
Absolutely.
also for grocery shopping, regular mainstream grocery stores, your Kroger's, your Ralph's, they have all these foods too. So you can go to regular grocery store and get what you need. You don't necessarily have to go to a natural food store.
Correct, correct. And you are so right that there's really no excuse for us to be not plant based, because as we know, it is good for the planet and it's good for the human health and it's good for the animal health, sustainability. So no matter what we are believing in, it fits it matches your values and your outlook um, on life. So I'm going to pick couple specialties that you tend to focus on your TV, which is, let's start with beauty, okay, or skin, okay. Uh, Give us your 2 cents about how those two things are related, or what tips you may have.
Well, definitely what you have on the inside comes out on the outside. And if you look at a lot of, vegans and vegetarians like Christy Brinkley, I'm pretty sure she's vegetarian. I'm not sure if she's completely plant-based, but
Hmm,
oh my goodness, look at the woman.
correct.
She's, I don't want to give away her age, but I think she's made it public. She's in her 60s and, and she looks amazing. And she really attributes that to a plant-based diet. Beyonce's plant-based, Natalie Portman's plant-based. So we look at all these people, and granted, they have access to a lot of other beauty treatments, but also it starts with what you're doing on the inside. And just overall, when you're eating a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and having a diet that's high in fiber, all that's going to happen on your face. So you have to start with what you eat. And I also like to take a lot of nutritional supplements.
Hmm,
So one of the things I really love taking is sambucol,
okay.
black elderberry. I don't know if you're familiar with
Yes,
that.
I am.
And they have a lot of different products. They have the sambucol black elderberry
Hmm,
syrup. They have the gummies, which are super yummy and fun, like a
yes.
little treat. And, just all different ways you can take it, but it's really high in antioxidants. And what
Hmm,
that does is, in addition to helping support our immune system, the antioxidants fight free radicals. They
hmm.
affect the immune system, but they also can be seen on the skin. So it's kind of like an added benefit of taking that,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and just adding those types of supplements into our diet, whether it's doing a hyaluronic acid supplement,
Hmm,
which is great for your skin, or
hmm,
topical DMAE,
hmm.
and just using really wonderful topical products. But again, they only penetrate so much. So you have to start with the inside, and hopefully that and other parts of your lifestyle, maintaining stress, which is a little bit
Huge.
difficult right now for a lot of people.
Correct.
And but trying to do all those things is all connected, and that's going to end up being what you see on the outside to a certain extent. A lot of us need a little bit of additional help, but
Yeah.
that's definitely the foundation.
Absolutely. So it all boils down to nutrition and what we are eating on a day-to-day life, really. Because I also feel that what we eat also decides our mood. Correct. Um, the title of your TV show is Alive and Well. We don't just want to be alive. We
We
want to
want to be
be.
well.
We want
Yeah,
to be.
there's a strong correlation between not only our immune health and anxiety and depression, but what we eat, and certain foods contribute to that. But also being plant-based, I just automatically feel like I'm doing something good, not only for my body, maintaining a healthy weight, all those types of things, but also I feel good because I know it's so much better for the planet, definitely better for animals. I do animal rescue, and that's an important part of my
Hmm.
life, but it's just,
Hmm.
I get up every day knowing no matter what I do the rest of the day, I did something that's not only going to benefit me, but benefit everyone else. Every person who goes plant-based is benefiting themselves tremendously, but they're helping other people at the same time.
Absolutely. And hasn't COVID taught us that we can't be selfish and just focusing on what we need and our own needs, but we have to be mindful about the nature and the planet, and how we are being really slapped on the wrist here. And more than that, because it has created chaos in our lives, so the mindfulness that comes uh, with this kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, I think is resources like your show brings out, gives people hope and some tools to live life well, you know
Exactly. And we set out to make it fun. We have a
yeah.
lot of celebrities on the show. We just want to have fun with it. It's not
Hmm.
like, no, 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 you have to go plant-based. It's like, plant-based is easy. Plant-based is fun. Just do it. Here,
That's
have a
right.
Beyond Burger.
Exactly.
Take
Exactly.
care of yourselves and feel great. And that's really the whole nature of the show.
That's
It's just have fun, have a great time with it. I never feel deprived. And I think fruits and veggies just make you feel good inside.
that's true. So usually we share a recipe with our audience every episode, because people are constantly asking for recipes or ideas or quick meal prepping uh, tip. What is your, do you have a recipe? Do you have a secret sauce? Or how, if I were to ask you, how do you get through your day? Because you are busy and you have lots to do. So give us a little more insight into mm, what to do, and
I'm
share
pretty
a
easy.
recipe. Okay.
I'm pretty easy. I usually start the day with nut butter and Camlet puffs, because the nut butter, of course, is a lot of protein, a lot of healthy fats, and it's very filling.
Hmm.
So that helps me get through the rest of the day. And Camlet is an ancient grain, and I
Yeah.
just kind of mix it all together. It tastes great. That's what I start my day with. And for lunch, I eat like 3 heads of kale a week. So my lunch is usually some kind of combination of deliciously made kale and beans and other veggies. And a lot of times I'll put it with pesto, or I'll do kind of an Asian type of feeling where I'll use like coconut aminos and
Sure.
things like that. And I've gotten to the point where I've made these dishes enough that I can do it pretty quickly.
Pretty
And if I
quickly.
have to, be on set or need something on the go, I'll usually do some type of wrapper with hummus. I'm a big
Hmm.
hummus person. And
Yeah.
at night, I prefer to eat something a little bit light. So a lot of times I'll just do a veggie burger wrap
Yeah.
with a rice wrapper and a
Hmm.
little bit of hummus. And it's just super easy and quick, and I don't have to worry about it. And then, of course, I also develop recipes for the show. So
Yes.
I do make a lot of really delicious, kind of what I call vegan gourmet, which
Okay.
are just plant-based gourmet recipes,
Sure.
and do everything from really great pasta dishes using some, of the plant-based chicken that's
Hmm.
out there.
Yeah.
I've been doing wonderful mushroom tarts.
Hmm.
We kind of just do everything you would normally eat, but make it plant-based. That's kind of what I do. I call it, I veganize it.
Yes. Exactly.
Take
Exactly.
something that sounds good, I just make it vegan. My husband's my taste tester.
Of course.
And go from there, because I can't test it all myself. So I rely on him, and he definitely gives me some feedback on it. So
S-
it's
s-
the way I create my recipes, and kind of how I started learning to cook too.
Hmm. Hmm.
my husband's, a big guy. He's over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's mostly vegan, vegetarian, mostly vegan, because we keep a largely plant-based house. There's never any meat in the house whatsoever. And so he's a wonderful, really, I say, wow, this person's plant-based, he's a big strapping guy and he loves what I cook.
Correct. So that's interesting, because as busy as you are, you have made it uh, easy and simple and very organized, right?
And, even more so during COVID, right
Even more
when
so.
I'm done with doing our interview, I'm going to get with my husband,
Yes.
and we're literally going to plan what we're having for the rest of the week. Because now, it used to be I'd go to the store a few times a week, just normally, because I like a lot of fresh food.
Yes.
But I have to do it all in one day.
Yes.
Kind of get it done, because we're wearing the masks and all the protection to go out to the grocery store. So we just kind of do it all at once. And I really list out what we're going to have every day. And it makes it a lot easier and quicker if you prepare. I have all my ingredients. I know what we're having. Sometimes it changes a little bit. I'll get a whim and, be trying some new things. But again, you can plan that list. It's going to be quick and easy for you.
Perfect. So where can people find all these gourmet recipes of yours?
Well, we try and post a lot of them on social media. You can connect to all our platforms through our website, aliveandwell.tv. And as a matter of fact, we did post a really fun recipe. Right now we have all this delicious end of summer fruit.
Yes.
So in order to take advantage of that, I made a really cute heart-shaped fruit tart with sambucol cream, which is where I have taken the sambucol black elderberry syrup and I mixed it with a little bit of agave and then a plant-based cream cheese, and then put some of the plant-based True Whip with that, so it's really light and fluffy. It tastes wonderful. Put that on top of the tart crust. It's already in a heart shape. And then just use strawberries and blueberries, and I even cut a little heart in the middle out of a plum. And it was so fast to do, and especially if you have children, that's something they'll really like, and they can even help you, because it's easy to create. It tastes wonderful, and you're really getting those delicious fruits, which are going to be gone in a couple of months. So eat what's local and fresh right now.
Absolutely. It's making.
I'll be switching to apples soon. Apples and pears, they're only a couple of months away. Although I'm getting into the figs right now. Figs are starting to roll out.
Yes, figs are starting to roll out. I was at Trader Joe's the other day, and I got 2 big boxes of figs, the dark color ones and a green one. And I'm going to do an episode on figs, because here you go again, such wonderful fruit, and people don't use it as much. And if you and I will start talking about figs, we'll be here for the whole day.
Be here forever. You know what though? Fig preserves. I learned how to make them. My husband loves them. So easy. You just you want some softer figs. I like the darker figs, not the green ones. They tend to be harder.
Yeah.
And then you just cut them up into little pieces. Add a little, just a spoon of water, a little bit of vanilla extract. And I've been using the raw coconut sugar with it. And you just mash it, cook it down, and you have to keep an eye on it. You have to be in the kitchen and just keep stirring and mashing. And what that sugar does, it kind of makes it more firm and gelatinous. And that's your fig preserves. Let them cool, or even serve them at room temperature, and they're good on anything.
Absolutely. On a toast, or on the chia pudding. We make fig chutney.
Nice. It sounds wonderful.
Oh my God, that fig chutney is beyond this world. I
want that.
I will call you, and I will walk you through, because it's very easy. It has figs, a little bit of chili pepper, and maybe chopped what is it called, jalapenos, and caramelized onion, just dash of cumin. That's the recipe. I'm going to show it on my fig podcast episode. But as strange as these ingredients sound, when they come together, that fig chutney is to die for.
No, the sweet and spicy combination is really
Sweet and
nice. And
spicy, and the seediness of the fig adds a little nice texture to it, and it's not slippery, and jalapeno and caramelized onion, it just works out so well. So uh,
see, I'm going to have to borrow that. And by the way, something
absolutely.
else that's a favorite, I don't know
Yeah.
if it's a favorite everywhere, but here in
Hmm.
Southern California,
Hmm.
hatch peppers just came into
Oh,
season.
that's right, hatch
And so you have
peppers.
to get them while they're out there. And I've
Yes.
been doing this dish where I take roasted corn. I
Hmm.
just fresh roast the corn.
Hmm.
I roast the hatch peppers, and then I mix it together with some whole grain brown rice,
Hmm.
and then just a little bit of like the daya shreds. You
Yeah.
just put it back in the oven and you
Yeah.
make these stuffed hatch peppers. Now, that said, there's mild and spicy. Um, I prefer the mild. The
Yeah.
spicy is crazy hot. So,
It is.
but something really fun that your viewers can
Yeah.
enjoy, and very seasonal, much like the fig. So get them while you can.
Absolutely, because fruits like figs or persimmon, they are in the season for short period of time, right? For example, you made that peach and plum berry tart. I mean, it's here to stay for a short amount of time, and that's another beauty, I would say, of plant-based diet, because it kind of forces us positively to eat whatever is in season, and the seasonal fruit is so powerful, so high in nutrients, and it looks vibrant, it tastes better. So I just don't see why people should hesitate when plant-based lifestyle gives us literally everything that we are looking for. It's giving us beauty, it's giving us health, it's giving us happiness, energy, entertainment. you know
And my husband's been wonderful because he's gotten so many of his friends to go on this diet, and
Hmm.
especially a lot of the guys, they really want to eat the same way they've been eating,
Yeah.
and having the Beyond Burgers and
Yes.
Gardein and Nugs and all these different things enables them to do that. And just
Correct.
making those changes, most of his friends that have done it have lost weight. It's been
Yo,
incredible. Like, he gets them moving a little bit,
correct.
eating the plant-based foods, and they lose weight from it.
Absolutely. Um, so Michelle, here we are talking about, you know, everything, how to be alive and well, really,
Yes.
and thrive.
So watch Alive and Well
Love
and
watch life.
find out more great tips for
That's
eating well and looking great and feeling great, and
correct.
incorporating that into your life, into your home as well.
Correct. One part of your website or the TV show I did mention, and that was travel. I am itching to travel. I was in California last week, um, but I love to travel because that is another passion of mine, and that is also something that you guys have on as part of your TV show. And when we are allowed to travel more extensively, I think people should take advantage of that as well.
Oh, I definitely enjoy traveling. My husband and I both do, even whether it's here in California, because we're such a huge state.
Yes.
So we like to go even in Northern California, because just going to San Francisco for what we call an eating trip.
Correct.
There's so many great plant-based restaurants in Los
Yeah.
Angeles, but also up there. But going out of the country, going and being with different cultures, and we've sat in Barcelona at a little teeny plant-based restaurant, where we didn't speak the language, anything, and it was just really fun, and we got to try different foods, and it's a wonderful experience. So I can't wait till we can travel
Me
too,
too.
and just to see our families, of course.
Absolutely.
Travel, I
Absolutely.
think, broadens our horizons in general.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So here we are. Now we have access to this wonderful TV show, which I just discovered few weeks ago, Alive and Well. And I think we all should go and take a look at it, and the, figure out, get tips from Michelle as to how to live life to its fullest. And thank you again for all the tips. Again, give us where to find you, basically on your TV show, I mean TV website.
Yes, and you can go to our website, aliveandwell.tv, and you can click through to our Instagram and Facebook. And then we do air nationwide. You can see us on Direct TV, your local, cable channels. Just like use that remote and just say Alive and Well, the one you talk into.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're on different stations in different areas, but we are carried nationwide on broadcast, cable, and Direct TV.
Perfect. Perfect. I hope people will take advantage of that, and I thank you for coming on our show. And I will see you and hear back from your comments and questions regarding this episode, or if you have any suggestions about the next episode, feel free to send us your questions, comments. We are here to help you. Until then, I wish everybody health and happiness and wellness, and see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you for having me on. Stay well.
Yes, thank you.